Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I thank you so much for being here today. Today we're going to have a wonderful time together. Hi my YouTube family, this is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. Welcome to Home Garden and Fashion. Today I'll show you how to decorate a jeans pant. So I'm going to do a flower in the back of this jeans pocket. So all you need is this fabric glitter paint. It's like a glue and some sequins. You can add beads to it, and I'll be adding some sequins. Maybe some beads. Here's some sequins. And then I will be adding some beads. And there is some long bead. So first you drop like this, and then you use one sequence to put on it. And this is my tool, as I mentioned in my all other videos. This is an empty paint container. I use it as a tool. You push it down with it, and then depending on how you want to design, I'm just gonna put all around it like this, like this. So you put all around it about, I think it'll go like 7 dots, but on that only 6 sequins will go. So like this, you put about 6 sequins like this. You can just pick up this too. You have to get a little bit glue, and you pick up and you put it. So you go get little bit of glue and pick up the sequence and put it. The reason I put 7 dots with 6 sequins, because this one of the dots will get used by this sequence. See, it fits only around the edges, fits only 6 sequins. Okay, so once you've done your 6 sequence, then you decide what you want to do. Either you can do it like this, that looks a nice design, or if you want to make like this, a stem, like this is a flower and this is a stem, so you can give it a stem like this, and you go a little bit like this and little bit like this. Now these two going, you can drop here a little bit, drop here a little bit, 2 more sequins or beads. You can do either one. So let's do sequins and beads, that way you have it all. So you pick up a little bit of this and you pick up a round bead and you stick inside it. You pick up another round bead. The flat rounds are the best because they will stay. So you got your sequins and you got your beads, and now you get your long beads. So you put some long beads with it, and then you have yourself a gorgeous jeans pant with all the sequins, beads and long beads. And after you're done decorating this, you leave it alone for 2-3 hours maximum, depending on how much decoration you have. You have less decoration, at least 2 hours, more decoration 4 hours. So that's it. There you have it, a beautiful flower. And you could do either choose to do only one or do exactly the same thing on the other side. So this is how you can do a pretty flower in the back of your jeans, and which will really look unique. And you can even choose to put some sequins over here like this, and that will really look pretty too. Let's do that. Either do beads or sequins. So you can just do one pocket like this, or both the pocket. And you can even find all different colors and matching with your jeans. You can even put blue or white depending on your choice. Now if you just leave this without the sequence, that also will give you a gold texture, or you can just put the sequence here. Let's do this sequence upside down, because they will be more shinier if they're upside down, like this, as long as they get stuck to it. If you put too much of this glitter paint, this one went down side up. It's okay if you drop on the wrong side, it doesn't matter. As I mentioned all my other videos, either way they look pretty, as long as you put something. I always like to dazzle it up. Why not just bring some shiny, glittery to your wall? It will just color your wall. So this looks really gorgeous, and you can just do one side if you don't want too much. This is really gorgeous jeans design. You have yourself a flower, and today I'll show you how to put mirrors on a jeans, or how to decorate a jeans with mirrors. So first, go back to my previous video on how to put mirrors on a t-shirt. So this crochet ring is done exactly the same way, and this is the one I'm going to use to put it on the jeans. It's the 1-inch mirror and this crochet ring. So we put the mirror in the center, and then we use the crochet ring and hold these two together. And now we need to find the center of the pocket, and then we put the mirror in the center, and then we put the crochet ring on top of it, and then we stitch it together. Now since this is jeans, you need to use a very strong needle to stitch it, and the threads should be strong thread too, and to hold it while you go all around to give a strong stitch. So you're stitching the jeans pocket, not together though, just the jeans pocket, separating it with your finger, and you're stitching the crochet ring, and the mirror is in the middle. So this is exactly like sewing a mirror in any kind of clothing. This is just sewing the mirror on the jeans. Okay. So you have to go around twice to make it secure. Like this. And the back, you see, the back is not many visible stitches. You cannot see that much, but still it's gonna be a sturdy stitch, because you're stitching the ring, crochet ring, with the jeans. So now we're done twice, so we need to go around twice to make it very strong. and sturdy. So pin them twice so we need to decorate. So we did our mirror. So mirror is in the center. So first you need to find the center and put a dot with a chalk or a pen, and then you set the mirror down, and then you put the crochet ring on top of it. Put your fingers underneath, and then you hold it tight while you stitch all around. And while you're stitching, make sure you're not stitching these two pockets together. Sure you're stitching only in the fabric and the ring, and the mirror stays in the middle. So let's work on decorating this. So for the decoration, we're going to use the fabric glitter glue, and we're going to use some silver beads. I choose to use the silver. You can use gold beads as well. And we're going to use some tiny little confetti. Looks like now first. This side is already done, so you see how this side is done. First decorate with the top with tiny little confetti, and then going around make some kind of design. And we decorated this, the surrounding of the mirror as well, to cover all the stitches. So we're going to use our little tool to set this down. So first you need to put your little dots where the mirrors will go. You can choose to put the mirror closer together or farther apart. Now you need to pick up a little bit of the glue and get your sequence of confetti. Since confetti is light, you don't need too much. Yeah. So here I'm giving a little bit of gap, but you can put closest together, to each other. And if you put very little, your confetti might fall off, so you need to put a little bit more so the confetti stays stuck. Now these things are really sturdy. I have washed them in washer and dried them in dryer, and none of them really came out. As long as you put enough glitter glue, then they will stay stuck. The only thing is this confetti is very hard to pick up because they're so light and they get stuck to each other. So we're almost done with this one, and then we're going to move on to cover the side of the mirror. Now we're putting all around the side of the mirror. This one you can choose to put white bead as well, but since I put confetti at the top, I'll just go ahead and put the white mirrors. This confetti you can find it in any craft store, or you can even find it in your local store where they sell other craft material. Now we're almost done with this, and then we'll make a design. I made this design just out of imagination, so you can make any kind of design. You can even put this confetti all in the legs of the jeans. It'll close together. Okay, we're done with that. Now we're going to make the design. See how this design? We'll do a design like that, and we'll leave enough space for the beads to go on. Now you bend this. It's just a design out of imagination. You can put your dots inside so you know where your beads are going. I'm using these circle beads. Now beads are a little bit tricky to put because they always seem to fall off. So sometimes if you want to do it faster, you just have to pick them up by hand and put them. Now for putting the beads, you really need to put sufficient amount of glitter glue, otherwise the beads might fall off. So we're done with the beads. Now we're going to do one more row of this confetti. Now I'll be releasing videos on these decorations every week, on decoration and sari design and dupatta design and salwar kurta. I'll be making soon the salwar kurta and the lehenga choli, and I'll be releasing about 10 videos at least on decorating the chiffon sari with bead sequins and confetti, and it's exactly like Jardosi sari. It will have many sequences and beads. So do subscribe, because if you subscribe you get in your inbox as soon as the videos come out, and subscribing is free. So we're almost done with this. Now this one I did not put too close to each other because I think this looks better being apart from each other. Okay, we're done. I'd like to talk about another jeans decoration I did. This is a blue jeans pant, and I decorated with blue sequins and fabric glitter paint glue. So as you see, these are the confetti, star confetti. I glued it to this jeans pant and it really looks lovely. This is the leg portion. So the leg portion has some design, and then in the pocket some blue confetti, and in the back pocket also blue confetti design. So as you see, the back pocket is finished, so we can only do the front, because once you do the design you have to leave it laying like that for 2 hours, otherwise the design will get ruined. So let's talk about the back pocket, how I did it. Just with the stitches you will draw the supplies. Let's talk about the supplies first. So you know what you need. You need this blue confetti. If you are doing in a blue jeans, blue confetti is really standing out, so you can use this blue confetti. This confetti is available in any craft store or any other kind of stores. You can find this confetti, party store. And this tool I always use. This is an empty paint container. I use it as a tool to push down my sequins and confetti. And this is fabric glitter glue paint. This is gold color. I use that. And you need a ruler and a chalk to mark where you're going to put. But for doing the pockets, you don't need a ruler or a chalk. You just need to put the drops of the paint, and then you put the confetti, and then you push it. But when you push it, make sure you push all the way in, because you want these edges to go inside this paint, because these edges of this confetti is sharp. If you use sequins, blue sequins will be better, because sequins, they are not sharp, but confetti, this seems a little bit sharper. So you really need to push it down so you cover all the sharp edges. So the pocket really looks very beautiful, as you see. So this is how you can completely give a new life to an old jeans. And this wasn't very old though. This was really like 8 months old, but still my daughter didn't like to wear it anymore, so I wanted to give a new life to it, and now this one will make more interesting. And this didn't cost much, just glitter paint. I already had it in my home, and then the confetti, I had it from a long time, so I used that, and then just added new life to the pen. Now she likes the pen. Now let me show you the front, because we're going to be working on the front too. We cannot work in the back, because as soon as we turn it around, this design will get messed up. So we'll just work in the front. So for the front, you see the pockets, we did it like this. You just add it. I can add one more line to the pocket to show you how I did it, and then we will move on to the bottom. So let's go ahead and add one more line to it. So you need a little chalk. Chalk is good because it will get washed away, and you need the supplies. So we're going to put dots, and we're not gonna measure this, just eyeball it. If you want, you can measure. So I'm just eyeballing it. So 1, 2, and you don't have to make very deep, just a little bit to see where you're gonna put your confetti. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get 6 this side. So let me show you how it is done. Now we're gonna do this side, and then we move into the bottom part. So get some confetti out, and then, as with all my other videos, you have seen how we did it. We put this fabric, make sure you put enough because you want to push it down, and then it has some air bubble inside. Whenever it gets finished, it does like that. It'll come out a lot at one time, and that's when you know it's finishing up. They finish up real quickly. Oh, I do a lot of design too. I use up a lot. So now you take a confetti and you lay it like this, and you take your tool and you push it down all the way inside. See, like this. So all the sides will have little bump. That means the confetti went inside, and that way the sides are sharp, won't bother. See, these sides are little sharp, this confetti. But if you use sequin sides are not sharp. Now you press it down really good. Make sure all the sides are in when you're pressing down. See, it will come up like a bump, like this, and it really looks, when it dries, then it really looks nice. And if you use the same color, contrasting color, then it really looks nice. Now let's gently push all the way inside the edges. I just went inside. Now it looks like that. So we're gonna work in this side, and then I'll show you the leg, how I did that design, and then the back pocket. Maybe I have to make another video when this one dries 2 hours later, because this back pocket I cannot show you until I can add one more line to show you, but that has to be a couple of hours later. So we're done with this side. Push it all the way down. If you remember, if you use sequins, you don't have to do this. You can put a little bit and just stick it, because sequins don't have this sharp edge, but this confetti has a sharp edge. So we're done with this side, and you lay it down flat so that it doesn't get ruined, it just dries. Now we're gonna work on the other side. The other side is same. You can mark it or you can just eyeball it, either way. So you put one dot here, and then another dot here, another dot here. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we try to do 4, 5, 6. We try to do 6 only, not 7, because that side it has only 6. So we'll do only 6. Okay, now get some confetti. I'm going to do like this so you can see how it is done. Like this, you draw exactly the same way we did the other pocket. I'm doing this second line just to show you. I planned to do one line, but then I wanted you to see how it's done. So this way you can really glitter up, add light to your jeans, and your kids will like the jeans. This is for daughter though, not for son. They will hate it if you glitter up. They wouldn't wear it. So like this, you press it down all the way down. Now if you buy one pack of this confetti, that will last you really long time. I bought this one about a year ago, and I used this confetti in so many places. I don't know how many pieces they have, probably 1,000 pieces in the package. And this from the party store you buy, because if you buy craft store, I think they have a few. The party store, this confetti is a lot. So we're done with this. Now we're going to move to the bottom. So we let this dry. Now the bottom part, as you see, it has a design, a pattern. So I tried to make it like a pyramid. Now we're going to do some. Okay, when I did this one, I had to measure it like this. So I measure it like this, and then you give 16-17 inches from this one height, and this way same 16-17 inches. Then once I draw this one line, you're just gonna draw a line, and then you figure out how close you want your confetti to be. That's how you put it. So I have 1 and 2 lines, so I can add one more. Let's say I can add one more here, just another line here, another line here, another here, and another here. So this one not so close. That's how you have to figure out where do you want your confetti to drop. So this one also I can add another drop here, another close to here, another close to here, another close to here. So you see this side it has 4, and then this side has 3, and then this side became 4. Then I have to erase 1. So this is how you have to figure it out how many you want to give. So make sure not so close, because that's why first you do with the chalk and see how close it becomes. So like this. So you drop here, and then you drop one more here, then you drop one more here, one more here, and the third one is the one little bit. So when you do your chalk, after that you still have to eyeball and see what looks good, because you're adding more and you don't want to add too many. You don't want to have them different places. So that's why we do with the chalk, because with the chalk we can see how they look before we add it. Now when you're working with it, you have to be careful. Sometimes you get it all over the place like this. Now main thing to remember is when you're putting it, you push all the way inside this confetti, all the way inside, and little bit will be visible, but it looks shiny and really pretty. And you want to do it in the same color because it looks really shiny. Went all the way inside. So this jeans pant turned out to be really beautiful one, and I wanted to share this idea with everyone. So now you will be able to do the other leg and the back pocket. It's very simple. All you need to do is drop the drops, and then you add your confetti and push it down, and you make some kind of pattern. So I show you with this one, and then you'll do the other side. We'll see if I can push it out and do this other side with you. Now 3 lines we didn't add. We add to the 4th line. So we're gonna go to the 4th line and add one more. And then we add one more here, and one in the top, and we add one more here. Just eyeball it so that it looks nice. Closer to the side. So all together, this side 3, this side 3, this side 1 more we added. Now we're gonna add the confetti, and there is your gorgeous looking jeans. So you make sure you give enough so you have enough to push the confetti inside. Sometimes I'm putting the glitter paint outside this chalk area because the chalk area doesn't seem little farther, so where you eyeball it. See what I didn't measure, I just eyeball it and put it like this, about an inch or 2 inch. So like this. Now we're just about done, and we're gonna leave it. This is the way it is for next 2 hours. 2 hours it will be dry. 2 to 3 hours and it will be completely dry. And we're gonna do next video is a shirt, beautiful shirt, where I'm gonna put this blue sequence in a black shirt, and that shirt can be worn on top of this jeans, and they'll have blue sequence. This is, you could wear it in a party and casual wear. Beautiful looking jeans. So now we're all done, and the jeans turned out to be very pretty. So this is the decoration, as you see. It's very pretty decoration, and I hope you like this video. Please click like and subscribe if you like the video. Thank you so much for coming and joining me with this episode for designing jeans, and I'm going to do many more designs. This big confetti which looks like mirrors, so they give a beautiful mirror look. And I use this glitter glue, silver glitter glue. This is actually multicolor, so it has many different colors and it really gives a beautiful look. So I use this multicolor glitter glue paint, and I use big confetti, white confetti, which gives a mirror look, and I use this confetti fabric to give it a belt, which even makes it more prettier. So here's the jeans, which really looks pretty, and I'll show you how I did it. So, but this jeans didn't have any tear or anything, it was just old and worn out, so I gave it a beautiful new stylish look. So first I used this confetti fabric and cut it out into this 4-inch wide piece and very long, and then I add this thing inside it just like a belt. Then what I did is I measured it, and from here to here I gave 4-inch gap, here to here 4-inch gap, and I added all this confetti. So as you see, started from here all the way to the down, started from here all the way to the down, the same here. So 3 line here, 3 line will be here. I have 2 lines only because I want to show you the third one how I did. So from here to here you will give about 4 inches, 4 or 5 like that. So I eyeball it, didn't measure actually. So you use a chalk to put dots. So what you'll be needing this fabric glitter glue, multicolor or silver color if you use the white confetti, and I will use other confetti color and other jeans. And this is big confetti with holes, you can even stitch them in, but I found it really easier to do with this glitter glue paint. So, and use a chalk because it's easy to wash it off. So you make your dots, and here every 4 inches. Now here this one I have about 7 or 8 inches, 7 inches. So this is I'm giving every 7 inches because these are big confetti, so you can kind of like eyeball it and see the measurement from here, the 4 to 5 inches, and here is 7 or 8 inches. So like this you put the marks with your chalk, so that way you know exactly where to put your confetti. Now put your confetti and drop this glitter paint like this. And for this one I'm not using the tool, I'm just gonna press it down with my finger. Press it down with my finger. So center it and press it down with your finger so it gives a nice trimming edge. And if it doesn't go all around, you can add a little bit more. So center the confetti and then press it down so it gives a trimming all around. Like this. And we'll go all over the jeans, this entire row. This row I'm doing just to show you. So this is the last row and then it will be finished. And this came out to be a pretty stylish, pretty looking jeans. And this was really dull and boring because this is khaki color, and on top of that this is really old jeans. And she just didn't want to wear it anymore because it was boring and old. So I added some confetti and a confetti fabric as a belt, and it became beautiful new jeans. Stylish, beautiful new jeans that are done with that. So as you see, this is a very beautiful new jeans, and it has beautiful this confetti silver color, and it has this surrounding multicolor paint. And if you want it to look a little bit more, show the paint a little bit more, you can just add a very thin layer outside. This paint gets dried real quickly. But after you finish with this, you need to lay it down flat the way you decorated it for next 2 hours for it to dry, and then you can even wash it in washer dryer and it won't come out. These are permanent. So make sure while you do it, you press it down so it gets stuck to the fabric. And I mean it is permanent because I have a black t-shirt and I did some decoration with that, and then I didn't like it. Later on I wanted to change, do something different, and I couldn't really take it out because the t-shirt actually got teared up while taking this out. So this is really very, very permanent. And with the jeans it really looks lovely. And my next video I will be doing something different, and it will be different colorful sequence. So look forward to that, and we'll be decorating many more jeans. So you see, this is how you can really make stylish and brighten up a old ugly jeans to a beautiful new one, stylish new one, and then your child will like to wear that again. So this jeans really turned out beautiful. So if you do make it. Hi, this one is a different variation. This is a jeans decoration with the rhinestone. As you see, I put the rhinestone at the pocket and the other side of the jeans all around the pocket, and I put a bigger rhinestone in the center. So I'm just going to show you what I did. I have my glitter dimensional fabric paint, and I'm just going to use this paint as a glue. And also I have my little rhinestone. These are tiny little rhinestone. I'm going to use this empty paint container as a tool. Now let's take out the rhinestone. I'm just going to use small rhinestone. I'm just going to take out a few, and you can put it in a plate That'll be better than keeping jeans, so it'll be better to just put it on the plate and do it, and that way it'll be easy to decorate. And then I'm going to start working on putting the rhinestone. Use some of the rhinestone to put all around, and let's start with the small ones. Putting the small ones first, and then we're going to put the big one in the center. I already just kept it there, and I'm going to just glue it in a minute. Just picking up this rhinestone, tiny ones, is tedious. So I'm just going to put my glue, the glitter dimensional fabric paint. Let's put the center one first. I'm just going to put little bit paint and then put the big rhinestone in the center. Make sure you press it down very hard, so, and then we're going to just put the top ones, little dots, and then to those dots I'm going to put rhinestone right now, just using the dots. Just fill it in, all the little paint dots. I'm going to use my tool to pick up the rhinestone, and it's better to put the rhinestone in a plate than the fabric itself. If it doesn't get picked up, then you can just use little bit paint to on the tip of the tool, and then pick it up. It'll be easy that way, and just press it down. And this is very calming. You can do this one instead of meditation, because this is better than meditation. This is extremely calming, and you will feel very sleepy with this. So try to decorate everything that you have, and let's just give some different style design to your old clothes, plus you get your meditation done. So I'm just going to fill it in all of this, and we're just going to follow around alongside of the pocket, and just fill it in all the sides, and then the center is pretty easy design, pretty self-explanatory. You just put your choice of rhinestone to the surrounding sides of the pocket, and give it a different new look than what it was previously. Everything that you do is style. Style is just how you want to wear and how you want to present. There's just nothing written in the stone. Style is whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever your imagination wants you to do. This is something really good looking. It becomes, when it dries, it's really very nice and gold, depending on if you make it gold, and if you made it like silver color, then it becomes silver. Now make sure that you, before you do it, take on this project that you do want to do it, because once it's dry, it's permanent and you cannot take it out. So you need to be sure that you want to decorate what you're decorating, and just go for it. And basically anything that is old and you want to give it a new look, that's the way. So I'm going to add some more paint going all around, and add some more of this rhinestone and give it a new look. And that's just really filling in on the sides. This is so calming that I am now so sleepy with this while doing this. This induces sleep. So this is just very calming. Now you can do this with different rhinestone. I'm doing it with silver color, clear rhinestone. You can do multicolor all around, and you can find this one in any craft store. You go to any craft store, you will find a big box of rhinestone. Before it used to be much cheaper, but now they become very expensive, so you need to look for some coupons and then buy it. But the rhinestone, you know, one package what you get will be enough for you to decorate into one jeans. So now if you get a big box with different sizes and colors, that is also good. Or if you get the same size, only one package depending on the size you're working with, that's also okay. And you just be sure to you know which one you want and get a coupon. And they usually have coupons during Saturday, 50% off, 40% off, 30% off, so take advantage of those coupons. And when you do use coupons, it only works when the prices are the normal price, not sale. So when they have any sale on it, you can use the coupon. But you know, plan it what you want to decorate, and in advance you get all your supplies, and then you work on your project. So I have a little bit left in the center of the pocket, and then after we finish this, make sure you let it dry for like 2 hours. And another thing to remember is when you're putting this rhinestone, be sure to press it in a little bit in the paint so they stay long time. And if it does come out at 1 or 2, you just put it back up on. You have some always handy to put it back up on. When you buy a package, there's always some there, so you can use that. And so I'm pretty much done. So that's why it's better to put in a plate than putting in the jeans, because when you're trying to pick up your rhinestone, you might put a little bit of paint in the jeans here and there, so that way there are more chances of making a mess. So you use a little plate to keep your rhinestone. Never put it on the actual cloth, because you see it's getting a little bit smeared into the clothes, the design. When the paint gets a little bit into the clothes where you don't want it to be, then you use your finger to smear it all around. That way it'll give a nice glow. So I'm done. I'm just going to put away my supplies, and there's one more rhinestone, and that's done. So thank you so much. I hope you make it. Hi, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share this video. Thank you. May God bless you all.